Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Beautiful Bharat succession campaign that myself and Hufflebuff are running. So I do apologize for the lack of an episode yesterday. That was completely my bad. Some crazy things have been happening in my life, and I just haven't really had much of a chance to record in the last few days. That being said, here we are once again with Bharat. So last episode, we did some serious colonization down in Australia, and I'm definitely not unhappy with what we did by any stretch of the imagination. If we look at the trade goods map mode, we have gold up here in Turbal, which is fantastic. Let's see, what do we have down here? We don't know, actually, what we have in either of these colonies yet. So let's look at the chance. We have a 4% chance for gold here. That's not terrible. We do have, we only have a 3.6% chance for gold here. Again, that's not terrible. It's not great by any stretch of the imagination, but it is what it is. So there was some feedback on the last episode as well that we should go ahead and colonize the Cape, and I fully agree with that, actually. I think that's going to be where we send our next colonist. Let's go ahead and head over to Hawaii, where we still have a colonist. We'll pull him back and send him down to the Cape of Good Hope to start colonizing this area and prevent some European colonization from occurring. Being said, once we colonize this, if we look at, if we look at sea zones, no, we can't get a claim on Kilwat. That's fine. I would like to go conquer Madagascar and colonize all of these islands down here, because if we look at it, we got 11 in Ile Bourbon, 11 in Mauritius, I believe is how you say that. Only 3 over here in Comoros. 5 in Mahe, excuse me. And then, yeah, we have some no native population islands out here that aren't great. But we'll probably end up colonizing them eventually. So, let's see, what else do we want to do? What else do... Bhutan? Bhutan exists. Why does Bhutan exist? What happened? I must have missed this in the previous episode. Sadia's super weak. Where's our army? Okay, so our armies are still here in Jampur. I'm going to send this 20 stack, or 22 stack over to Coach. We're going to send this 1 stack over there as well. Let's bring this 24 stack back to Katak, and then I think we're going to continue to expand both of those stacks. I see no reason not to. It's kind of nice to have that, to have multiple stacks running around just to keep your military aid a little bit more flexible. So without any further ado, let's just get right back into it. Oh, I'm quite excited. I really am enjoying this campaign, and I hope you guys are as well. It's quite a bit of fun. I've never really done a succession campaign before, so this is quite interesting. I do definitely enjoy it. Yeah. So, let's see here. We have permanent claims on all of India. That's a thing that's completely fine. We have a claim on Batak. We have a claim on Malacca. I'm not super interested in it. Who's Malacca ally? Wait, what? What? This changes things. Malacca has no allies. Malacca has no allies? What madness is this? Let's check the trade node. How much trade power does he have? We have the most trade power in the node, but if we got Malacca, that could be more money funneled up to Bengal, which would be lovely. Oh, excuse me. So, what do we do? That's a question. I think we're going to go ahead and detach these 23 transport ships, actually. And you know what? I think that is going to be our plan. We're going to go ahead and move into Malacca. But first things first, we're going to go ahead and kill Bhutan here, because there's really no reason not to. I mean, we have Reconquest. I have Reconquest. We have a Reconquest CB. No, that's Nepal. Yeah, it's for Assam. I guess Bhutan broke away from Assam. I would like to just take this myself. Let's see here. Does Sadia have cores? No, they have claims, though. That could be interesting. I still want to kill off Ava and Pegu in the not-too-distant future. Ooh, Pegu's having a rough time, actually. Khmer and Lang Prabang, which is right there. You know, let's check Ledger. I think we might actually end up killing Pegu. I see no reason not to. considering they have a couple of estuaries in our home center of trade. So, let's see here. Pegu, where are you? Pegu has 11k. Let's double check the other allies. This guy I'm not even going to attempt. 5k, weak. Who's your other one? Khmer. How much does Khmer have? I think we can definitely beat them if we commit our whole army over there, which I'm not opposed to. Yeah, I mean, they in total have about 25,000, which isn't bad. Let's check Malacca real quick while I'm thinking about this. They have 25,000 by themselves as well, but they don't have any allies. Brunei is at war with Maguindano, interestingly enough. Apparently, Brunei is trying to expand into the Philippines. We may actually have to prevent that. You know what? We still... Tidor and Ternate are still alive. I don't like this. I'm seriously not super pleased about Ternate and... Oh my god. Wait. No, wait. Oh, that's Makassar. I thought that was getting Tidor involved as well. No, Tidor is allied with Maguindano. So that's not too bad. Okay, we have a lazy colonist. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and just throw him down here on the Cape of Good Hope. That is now mine. I'm claiming it. We're claiming it for the glory of Beirut. It'll take him about a year to get there. Venad is cored. Ooh, we lose... Well, you know what? I don't actually care about naval tradition that much. I thought about it, and it's like... We haven't really rolled for an admiral in a while, and we already have a really good admiral. Our army tradition is lovely, actually. I'm really tempted to go ahead and dismiss this admiral, and I think we're going to. We're going to go ahead and just do that right now, and then we're going to roll for another general, actually, since we only have 2 generals. I usually like to have at least 3. And we are going to be bringing back the Admirals and Generals Club in this episode, since it is on my channel. Alright, randomizer. I know we haven't done it in the last few episodes. So, what does RNG say? Alright, Mason Hatlevig, I believe, is how you properly say your name. Welcome to the Admirals and Generals Club, my good man. And I am pulling these out of my subscriber list, because that's all I have access to currently. So, Mason Hatlevig, welcome to the Admirals and Generals Club. Alright, 3521, definitely not mad at that by any stretch of the imagination. 5 shock is lovely. Alright, let's go ahead and put this army on a boat. And then we're going to take these transports down here. We're going to go to Pagar-Young. That's just a decent little landing spot for us. Shouldn't be too long before they get down there. We're still drowning in money, even though we have 5 colonies running. It's about to be 6, but I'm not opposed to that at all. I saw wool. Okay, Yuan is wool, which means we didn't get any more gold down here. Again, that's not super surprising, considering we only had like a 4.5% chance of actually getting some gold there. But again, it's not the end of the world. Let's go back and pick this stack up. What does this stack need, actually? This stack has no cannons. Let's build some cannons down here in on Sumatra for this army. I believe this is Sumatra. Okay, let's see. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 cannons is going to be sufficient. Pull you back to here for now. That's going to be just fine. I think we will go ahead and conquer Bhutan. I know I've just had the army chilling here for a while, but I see no reason not to. It's a reconquest for Assam, which I would like to integrate. How close are we to doing that? Yeah, it's going to be a while. Annexed vassal will disappear eventually. We do have a diplomat there, basically, until the end of time. You know what? Let's just conquer Bhutan. That's going to be fine. Let's just go in and do this. Be done. We're going to conquer it ourselves. Or are we? Let's check culture group. That's more what I'm concerned about, is the culture group. And that is not part of our culture group. That's all Tibetan culture. Bhutan itself is Tibetan culture. We'll have to see about this, honestly. We have a truce. We don't have a truce with Jampur. Multan wouldn't help. Sinding Guj would, though. That's not bad. Now, a lot of people, or at least a few people, were saying we definitely don't want to kill Nepal. And while I do agree with that, what I would actually really like to do with Nepal since they have fantastic military ideas, is I would like to kill, annex, well, basically, I want their Nepali land, since it's part of our culture group. And then I want to make to Nepal a march, basically, because they have fantastic military national ideas. You can't really see it here, but they've already taken offensive, which is wonderful. I mean, and their traditions are 10% manpower recovery speed and 25% force limit, so that's definitely nothing to be scoffed at, or taken lightly, I should say. Let's go ahead and just improve relations. I think that's going to be absolutely fine. We'll feed Bhutan back to Assam, I think. That's going to be fine as well. Okay, so we've explored the Southeast Pacific, and that ended up being all of this. Lovely. Lovely. So we can almost see South America. That's pretty nice, actually. Where's our exploration fleet? All right, right here, back in Australia. Not super surprising. We already have all the coastline discovered there, don't we? I guess just go explore the South Pacific coast region. That's going to be fine. We recruited a minister. Ooh, 5% trade efficiency? Okay, sure. Definitely not opposed to that. There goes New World colonization rights, which, I mean, we could re-up it. We definitely could re-up it. Might as well, since we're going to be doing some serious colonizing. All right, let's go ahead and call a diet for our nobility. We could grant a generalship as well. That's going to be just fine. I didn't realize we couldn't demand points. Yeah, okay, so we can demand admin. Let's seek support. I guess we'll just take that 100 admin. No reason not to. Ooh, we can take an idea. Diplomatic relations, not exactly my favorite thing in the world. So we'll avoid that. We'll ignore that for the time being. Are we ever going to get the Cape? Seriously, 30 days. Okay, finally, we're about to go there. Reduce mercantilism. Negative Ghost Rider. We are not reducing that mercantilism. I have no interest in that. Give me the textile manufactories as well. Speaking of textile manufactories, can we build one down here? No, let's see. Okay, so Orissa or Katak would get us a half ducat a month, which is beautiful. Bengal Delta would get us almost well over half at 0.6. That's pretty solid, actually. Let's go ahead and pull this army together. We did train up some cannons down in this area. And then, yeah, like I said, I think we're going to be going to war with Malacca. Does he have any forts here, is the question. We're taking a bit of attrition, and we don't have much manpower. I just realized that. All right, we're going to go to Pagar-Young. Okay, so we have the spy network going against Pegu. We already have a claim on Pathian. Do we wait until we get the claim on Pegu? I think we do. It's not too far out. Okay, Siege of Bhutan is done. Can I go kill Sadia now? Assam, will you give me military access? No, of course you won't. Of course you won't. Nepal definitely gives us military access. What about these guys? Utsang. Yeah, no, we can get military access and get over there and kill those guys. No reason not to at this point. We might even subjugate Sadia. That's definitely a thing I'm not opposed to. Okay, you guys just chill back up here, because we have to go all the way around through Senwi. Since Ava hates us. That's fine. No. Oh, wait. Are you accepting this? No. You're getting annexed, Bhutan. You're getting annexed. You have no choice in this, friend. You're gone. I mean, yeah, a little coalition, but I'm not even super worried about it. We're going to be killing off Fiji-Anagar in the not-too-distant future anyway. As soon as our truce is up in 43. That being said, we may actually spend some time building up and go smack down Bakhmanis. I would not be opposed to that by any stretch of the imagination. So that 23 stack is going there. You can go ahead and jump on the boats once again. Come down here. We'll get up to a 30 stack down in Indonesia. Let's see. As far as spy network goes, we really don't have many claims against Malacca, I don't think. Let's check this. Yeah, it's just Malacca, and I'm not super interested in declaring a war straight for Malacca right now. Let's show the province, get the claim on Pegu. Lovely stuff. Let's go ahead and I suppose we get a spy network going in Malacca as well. Ooh, Andamans. Ooh, the Andamans are tea? That's lovely. That's lovely. Tea's a pretty solid trade good overall. quite pleased about that. I don't believe I've ever seen the Andamans turn into something actually useful. So we're going to go ahead and split this army just to avoid some unnecessary attrition. We do get 470 manpower back a month, which is pretty sweet. Alright, Southeast Pacific coast has been explored, and that's just these islands out here, which we'll probably end up with in the not-too-distant future. Can you guys go explore this? Yes, go explore Pacific South America. Bhutan, no. Go away. Go away. You won't accept annexation, so go away. Alright, our army, our 23 stack, is almost into Sadia. I wonder where Sadia went is the question. I have no idea. We're about to find out, though, and we may have to go kill these separatists for Nepal. Okay, fine, Ming. Take 12 admin. Oh, God, that's a lot of admin. I don't like that. I don't like that in the slightest. We could take Miltech 12, like, 8 years ahead of time, which I don't want to do. This is why I usually focus on a second military group in the, yeah, I usually take a second military group, but then again, it's all good. We get next ideas at 14, Admin Tech 14, so we have a ways to go on that. I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. We'll deal with it. It's not too bad by any stretch of the imagination. Sadia, do you want out? No, Sadia doesn't want out of this little scuffle. Ooh. Question of rights. Subject of ours holds land. We have a claim. And this is, let's see, Tripura. No, we're definitely not renouncing the claim in core. I don't want to take that prestige hit. Assam's already mad at us. I guess we just take the prestige hit. I mean, prestige we're not hurting on by any means. I just don't like taking a prestige hit in the middle of a war. It's just, it just feels bad, man. It feels bad because that lowers your morale. I just don't like it. Okay, Ming, fine. You can have some military power. All right, where is Sadia? They're still not here. I want to wait until we get at least one more claim on Malacca, because we'll probably get the claim on Siak and make that the war goal, so we can get that ticking war score going in relatively short order. All right, we have some conversions to do. Muko, where's that? Let's go ahead and find that. Yep, not O. There we go. Muko, right here. Sumatran. Let's see, how much Sumatran dev do we have, actually? Because I think we might accept yeah. I see no reason not to accept Sumatran as a culture. It's 25 dev, but we're going to be conquering a lot of Sumatran land through here. And this is some pretty high dev if we look at it. I mean, Pasai itself is 32, but on average, I'd say we're probably looking at about 9 or 10 dev per province through here, which is pretty spectacular. So I do think Sumatran is well worth accepting. Gonna make us quite a bit more money, since even Pagayung is a Sumatran province, which is quite nice. We'll also get some more manpower out of it. Speaking of manpower, you don't have any. I mean, that's nothing new. What is manpower? Shut up, Bhutan. You want to accept? Oh, is that a? I'm not gonna look anymore. Sieges have just sieges in like the last couple of weeks for me have just not been going well at all. That is, did we go from 6 to 25 in a single month? Now that is ridiculous. So we're almost to, we almost have our colony here. Let's go ahead and recall this colonist, or our colonial nation, I should say. Now we could focus on colonizing the rest of the Cape as well. I'm not opposed to that by any means. I mean, this is 9 dev. As far as Zanzibar, what do we have for trade goods? Not bad, 6% chance for gold. That's actually quite good. Another 6%. Dev-wise, what do we have down here? I passed it again. 6399. Yeah, we're going to start here. I think that's going to be where we send our next colonist, is right there. Actually, no, scratch that. We're going to go pick up these 2 islands of Ile Bourbon and Mauritius. I think that's going to be fine. Those are 11 dev apiece, so there's absolutely no reason to not take them. Alright, so all your money, Sadia, thank you. No, we don't want you to be a vassal. That's going to be fine for now. Let's go ahead and have you steer trade as well. It's only 15 ducats, a little bit of extra income. And we're exiled, so we can march through everything. Bhutan, goodbye. Do we give Bhutan back to Assam, is the question. So we lost our conquest claims against Psy. That's going to be fine. I don't think that's too much of an issue, personally. We're about to the point where we can actually start annexing Assam, and I would not be opposed to that, because he does have two provinces I want in a state of ours. I mean, we made Dhaka a state since it's an estuary. I would love to give this over to the merchants. Let's see, can we afford to do that? 71%? Yes, we can, actually. That's going to be fine. Yeah, we'll give you Dhaka as well. That should increase our trade income quite a bit. 40... Oh, never mind. 26 ducats a month. I was like, wait, what? 40 ducats a month? What madness is this? What magical button did I hit to, like, double our income suddenly? Land maintenance? Yeah, I don't care. You're fine. You are completely fine. Let's kill off these Utsang separatists real quick. No big deal. Some free army tradition. And then, yeah, I think we will go ahead and give this to Assam. I see no reason not to. It's an Assam core. That's fine. 15 ducats. Boom. There we go. Lovely stuff. Reclaimed core for our subject. We can invest in a new technology. No, we're definitely not investing 8 years ahead of time in military tech. In fact... Oh, we're caught up on institutions. I was going to say, in fact, we're going to start deving for an institution. But we're not, because it hasn't spawned yet. Yeah, so 1550, we have 14 years. You know what, let's roll for some generals and see what we get. We're just gonna, probably roll for 3 or 4. We're not gonna go for the Admirals and Generals Club here, because I'm just rolling for these at this point. 2 siege is pretty solid, you can get fired. And your combat stats are awful. That did give us some army professionalism, which, you know, I'm okay with. I don't think we're going to spend 133 developing attack. We can afford that. I don't want to lose professionalism. I hate losing professionalism. It just feels bad, man. I love me some army professionalism. Let's go ahead and explore the South American coast at this point, since we can pretty clearly see its outline. I mean, Australia should be a colony in and of itself before too long. So we have a lazy colonist. Again, this is by design, because we're going to go colonize Mauritius. Or Mauritius. Sure, one of those. I do apologize if the pronunciations are butchered. I mean, like I said, you guys should be used to that by now on my channel. Alright, well, you know what? On that note, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here for this episode of the Beautiful Bharat Succession Campaign with myself and Hufflebuff. If you have not already gone to Hufflebuff's channel and subscribed, do it now. It is the first link in the description, so please go do so. And like I said, this is where we are wrapping things up, so as always, I want to thank you for tuning in, spending a little part of your day here. It is greatly appreciated. If you guys are enjoying the series, please do remember to drop a like down below, as it really does help the channel out, and subscribe for more grand strategy content in the future. My name is Ori. I do hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you in the next one.